Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. This is a general message for Pisces. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it. Just relax and let it go. My name's Serenity, and this is a general reading for Pisces. Now, Pisces, somebody will be receiving some bad news, and it could be to do with a child, okay, or somebody younger than you, but there's definitely been some disappointment here. Now, somebody could have started some form of action or had a passionate new or started a passionate new beginning. Okay. Somebody was getting some form of attention here or success or recognition. Okay. Somebody could have even been attention seeking. But this person here, it seems like I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Now you're showing up in your own reading here, Pisces. And the bad news then is coming towards you. Or to the male, Pisces, male or female. But the energy here, it also signifies though somebody was getting some form of praise or acclaim or award or some form of recognition here. Okay? Somebody was being a leader here. This was somebody here that if you are in a relationship, he did indicate success, stability, strength. You were sharing your success with your partner, okay? Both were riding high. But for somebody though, somebody was took some action, and it could have been in ill will, okay? Just being a follower, a sheep for somebody here. But somebody was arrogant, egotistic when they started this passionate new beginning, okay? Or action that they take. For some of you, he could also speak about someone who's being arrogant, egotistical. The fame seems to have gone to the head here. This could be a youth, okay? Somebody could be breaking free or being very rebellious right now, okay? Because it does also speak about disgrace, disloyalty, treachery, broken promises for somebody here, okay? It could also represent ill will or some form of disappointment, but something is not going to be successful. Somebody could have had some battle here with the Nine of Wands showing up like this, with the Page of Pentacles here showing up reverse. Somebody here wanted to start something new, okay? It could even be in the realm of material or practical matters, but somebody wanted to take some action here. This could have been a budding project or a venture that requires patience though and effort. Or somebody might have needed to be patient with somebody that was younger than them. Hmm. Somebody needs to adopt a focus and kind of studious attitude where they're studying somebody here. But somebody here could be struggling with commitment or to follow through with something. Okay, they feel overwhelmed by all the responsibilities that are coming on them now. Somebody might need to visit your plans and ensure that they're practical because somebody in the past was hurt. Somebody was very defensive. Okay, for somebody here though, somebody could have been procrastinating or had a lack of discipline, this child, okay? Or you may even feel unmotivated or finding it a challenge to stay committed to a project or a plan right now. But somebody did have some unrealistic expectations, though, Pisces. Perhaps you set goals that need to be revisited for their practicality right now, because someone could have missed out on an opportunity. There could have been a chance for some form of advancement or learning that has been overlooked due to your distraction or hesitation right now here, Pisces. Okay? But there is a need for clarity. There could be a signal to evaluate whether your current path does align with your long term aspiration right now because somebody is making a choice to get some form of acclaim, fame, recognition. Okay? Because someone here is defensive with this Nine of Wands. Okay? It does speak about resilience, determination. and the strength to persevere despite your challenges right now. But somebody is hurt with this broken heart here in the past. Okay, somebody here. It seems like the endurance that you went through. You seem like you have the strength to push through difficulties and see things to completing here, even though somebody's going to get hurt. But the boundaries, though, that you need to set, you need to protect yourself or your energy, though, from outside influence. And somebody needs to have the courage, despite the setbacks, to be ready to face the challenges head on, because somebody is going to end up getting hurt. And it could even be in a third party situation because somebody's got regret here. They're hurt, they're feeling bitter, they're going through some emotional pain. This could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But the bad news could be that somebody's defensive now because somebody here with this Nine of Wands could be feeling, like I said, burnt out, overwhelmed, depleted with the energy that they put into the situation. Somebody might have weak boundaries as well here. They might need to reinforce your personal limits though to avoid being drained right now here, Pisces. Okay? Because you're feeling hurt. Okay? Somebody is heartbroken and going through some form of mourning. But somebody's also feeling a bit paranoid or very reluctant. Because somebody's fearing of being hurt again is causing some hesitation for them to move forward. And because somebody's still hurt. Mm, yeah, but subconsciously, you know that you have to make a choice or decision here. Because for somebody here, somebody is feeling vulnerable or feeling overwhelmed. Okay. It might be time for somebody to kind of recalibrate your energy and kind of move forward in a different direction or take on a different approach for some of you. Okay. Mm, somebody needs to view things differently, though, regarding a choice or decision. Somebody is regarding getting some recognition or acclaim. Subconsciously, this is what you want, okay? But for somebody, though, it's a reminder of the many opportunities or paths that are before you here with this recognition here, okay? This choice you have to make regarding the curtain call, okay? For somebody here, though, it seems like you got to be caution against some illusion, though, because not all options may be as they seem. So use your discernment regarding this, because somebody is emotionally overwhelmed in this situation. They feel scattered or unsure which direction to take right now, especially with the Seven of Cups here. Okay, somebody's beginning to cut through some form of illusion, or they need to focus on what they're truly important to this person, because there seems to be a need to choose wisely and commit to a one single path, because somebody needs to narrow their options right now. Okay, because somebody's like they're trying to escape some fantasy, but grounding yourself in reality right now, Pisces, and confronting the truth you've been avoiding will be the best thing for you right now. Okay, that's for somebody, because this doesn't only just talk about how you could be in a situation where you might need some form of clarity, okay, regarding the situation, because there's somebody here that might feel that they're at a crossroad, okay? Somebody you might have to feel like have to make a choice or decision between two. For somebody though, you may not be seeing things as they truly are, okay? And you might need to, or you will be shedding some unrealistic expectations or fantasies, okay? Hmm. Because it seems like for some of you here, there is a sign that you're not ready to commit to a specific path or make a decisive choice here, because somebody might need to face reality, because it's inviting you to kind of confront some form of truth or practicality that you might have avoided, because somebody's avoiding some form of or trying to distract themselves and avoid some situation here. But you need to channel your energy and attention wisely right now here, Pisces, because when it comes to yourself here, turning up here, you do have no, okay? Somebody's going to receive a message that's not going to be some bad news, and the answer's going to be no. For somebody, though, this King of Cups, it does embody emotional maturity, wisdom, and the ability to navigate complex feelings with grace and compassion, okay? Because as a figure of balance, he does symbolize the harmonious integration of emotions with intellect, offering guidance on how to lead with empathy and integrity. But he's got no. Four could be significant, six could be significant, three or one. Okay. Somebody here could have been born on the 13th, the 1st, the 6th, the 4th could be significant to somebody. Somebody could be 64. Somebody could have been born in 1964. But for somebody here, though, somebody does have a strong ability to remain calm and composed, even in a turbulent situation. Okay. Some of you do have that gift there because somebody's trying to provide support and understanding to others while still maintaining some form of boundary where they have to say no. But some of you, it could be having to say no to a child for some of you, okay? But you're trusting your instincts and making decisions that align with your heart and your values right now because somebody is struggling, though, to keep their emotions in check. And this could be leading them to impulsive actions at the moment, all right? Because there could have been some manipulation going on. Somebody could be also using their emotional intelligence to influence others to their own selfish gain. Mm, and somebody could be lacking empathy because they're finding it difficult connecting with or understanding others' needs right now, this person. Mm, but for somebody, though, this King of Cups, it reflects your ability to navigate deep emotions with wisdom and calm presence right now. It also aligns beautifully with your introspective and emotional intelligent nature as you have right now here, Pisces. Because as you strive to create clarity and balance in your life, it does sound like you're going to be embracing this situation, especially as you seek resolution and empowerment in your relationship right now. Okay? Because for somebody who has empathy, okay, he might be encouraging you to lead with your empathy right now here, Pisces, okay? But maintain healthy boundaries and values that mean something to you. Don't let people cross that, so you might have to say no. Mm, somebody might need to tune into your feelings, though, before engaging with others right now here, Pisces. Check in with yourself, okay? Because somebody you have to go and say no to. Could even be a child or somebody who's very immature, okay? You need to acknowledge your emotions and ensure you're entering interaction from a place of calm and understanding right now, especially when this bad news comes through. Okay? Because empathy is asking you to listen actively right now here, Pisces. Okay? Somebody here is truly needs to hear other people when they're speaking. Practice listening without immediately reacting right now, Pisces. Somebody needs to be allowing space for their perspective while holding your emotional center right at the moment. But some of you do need to express your needs clearly, though, the person I'm speaking to, because to articulate your feelings and your boundaries right now, Pisces, somebody might need to tell somebody I feel overwhelmed when X happens, or I need Y to feel more balanced, or this communication opens non-confrontational when you're actually speaking to somebody because you're owning it. It's about you, you're not projecting it. Okay? But you need to stay firm, but kind of, because compassion doesn't mean compromising on your well-being here, Pisces. You can be understanding while firmly enforcing boundaries. For example, I understand your feelings, but I need some time for myself right now. Sometimes you might need to tell somebody that, okay? Some of you might need to reflect and adjust, because after interaction, somebody might need to take time to reflect. Were you able to maintain your boundaries, or did you empathy help the conversation? Somebody might need to adjust your approach as needed going along, but it's practice makes perfect here that you can do better without with all the drama and all the arguments to be able to communicate in a calm manner. For somebody though, somebody might need to reflect or consider how past interactions have unfolded. Because somebody could be repeating a common or pattern, a repeated pattern, okay, where you had to even repeat your empathy and your boundary setting. But for some of you right now, though, you might need to use this time to define what matters most to you in the relationship. By understanding your own priorities, you can better navigate any future events with clear sense of purpose right now. Hmm. Somebody needs to, when somebody says no, somebody might need to imagine how you'd like to respond in various potential scenarios. For example, think about how to empathically acknowledge somebody's feelings while asserting your needs, as in, I understand why you feel that way, but I need to take some time to think, rather than allowing somebody to put you on the spot right there and then. Okay? But even if nothing is happening now, Pisces, being mentally and emotionally prepared allows you to adapt to with grace when the time comes, you know what I mean? Because somebody is hurt, very defensive in this situation, so let's find out some more. Let's see what the cosmos saying. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. This bad news, though, that somebody had to say no, could even be to a child that you had to say no to. Some of you could be hearing some bad news regarding a child. Okay, this is somebody here who, oh gosh, is a liar. Be careful, someone's around you is sneaky here, Pisces. Okay, it could be a child. Okay, because in the past there was challenges. Okay, but you need to make a decision and work on your inner healing right now because somebody is still hurt. All right, because the choice that somebody had made to get some form of attention could have been Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody is spying. Someone's got their eye on you right now, and you are doing, or you could be doing some research, because subconsciously, some of you are trying to make a choice to get some form of attention or recognition. But the answer is going to be no, because the situation is not unfolding at this time for somebody here. Okay? This could even be intimacy. There is sexual chemistry. Somebody could be reminiscing regarding this. Okay? But somebody was told no. But somebody here was in a commitment. Things are getting serious with somebody here, okay? Because somebody could be going for a divorce or separation. That's for somebody, okay? Because somebody was getting told no when it concerns their intimacy in the relationship. But somebody was being sneaky. That's the reason why somebody could have been saying no here. Let's see what lies beneath this. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. But the bad news could have been finding that somebody was lying at the start of the passionate new beginning. This is somebody who's saying they hate nothing about you here, Pisces. Okay? This is somebody that is trying to be cautious with because somebody here has made a choice and they're trying to set the record straight, okay, regarding the choice they made. But they're coming towards you with a fake apology. This could even be you, Pisces, okay? But you're saying no. But somebody here is total drama, okay? They're going to cause some form of action here because somebody here is envious of you from the past that's telling you to be cautious because subconsciously you need to check yourself, okay? Because somebody is in a private relationship and they're coming towards you with a fake apology. Somebody is running away though, Pisces. Okay? That's for somebody. If this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe. This total drama caused a lot of conflict, but somebody's looking for a resolution here. They want to compromise, they want to make amends, okay? They want some positive outcome here. But for somebody in the past, though, there was some intimacy, there was passion. Somebody was coming into a union, there was chemistry. Somebody's missing you. Somebody who's broken-hearted right now. But subconsciously, you know there was red flags. There was cheating. There was deception. Okay? Some of you might need to check yourself because somebody from your past could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody here is going to pop up and give you a surprise visit. Somebody's reaching out in person right now. Okay? And at the bottom, you do have make it rain. Some of you are manifesting abundance. There could be some legal matters that go in your favor. Some of you could be receiving some unexpected money. But there's going to be some form of promotion or entrepreneurship going on here. Some of you could be receiving unknown caller, stalking, hanging up from some unknown number for some of you. Okay? But somebody's avoiding somebody because somebody's even hiding. Somebody's feeling guilty. That's why there's no communication right now. Any other message here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising? Tell me what's the tea here for Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Could be also somebody that's in your energy because somebody's trying to get an inside scoop here. This is somebody who's trying to have a closer look, nosy up in your business right now because in the past somebody was up in their ego. There was hurt. The ego was getting in the way of the relationship, okay? Some of you were dealing with a fire sign. Subconsciously, though, you are too busy. You're too busy winning right now. You're seeing the red flags. And some of you could have been dealing with somebody who's popping up who could be carless, there's no car. They could have been repossessed, or they got car issues. But somebody here is a divination abuser here, Pisces, okay? Somebody is hooked, could be hooked on drugs, alcohol, or on you. But somebody is talking shit, Pisces, okay? Because this is a drama starter that's coming towards you. Could be somebody younger than you or very immature. If this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what other message here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see, because somebody here was being up in your business here. This is somebody here who's phony, they're a trickster. They're underneath some form of illusion or fairy tale. This could be somebody younger than you. But somebody here has got a GPS. They're trying to track you here, Pisces. Subconsciously, somebody here could have faked a pregnancy, okay? Or faked that the child's yours, okay? This is somebody here now who's looking over memories. This is somebody here who realizes that they've been trying to do a side hustle to make more money, but then they realize it's too late, okay? Because somebody here is saying goodbye because they was dealing with a thug, okay? Somebody could have got arrested or going to prison, but there's somebody here that's sending a love message right now, Pisces. And this is somebody you're bumping heads with, but you're turning your back right now because, again, somebody does want to pop the question here, okay? This could be a twin flame for somebody right now. But you're the queen bee, you're secure, you're confident, you're the boss bitch, you're career focused right now. And somebody's going through some heartbreak, okay? And feeling like shit. Yeah, because you're starting to love yourself now here, Pisces, okay? You're moving on, you're letting go, and you're loving you, and you're setting yourself free. That's for somebody, and somebody might have to go and call the police station to get somebody arrested. Because I could be dealing with somebody here who's stalking them right now. If this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe. Well, the message for Pisces. Pisces, you've got disagreement, hostility, animosity, conflict, and fighting going on. Somebody is experiencing pure drama in their life right now. If it's not in your life, it's around you. Because somebody here is keeping it 100. Okay? There's somebody here who's trying to be honest. It could even be yourself here. Okay? You're showing, or somebody's showing their true colors, but somebody's being transparent with their intentions, because somebody here is, wow, Virgo. There's a lot of chemistry, intense passion. Things are heating up between you and this person. But somebody here is putting you up here. They're using their charm, their persuasion for personal gain. Because they're not doing nothing for nothing here. They, this is somebody who's trying to finesse you here, Pisces. This is somebody here who's being detective, though. They're snooping, they're digging for dirt. There could be some accusations going on because somebody here has got a squad. These are close friends. Birds of a feather flock together. These are the soul tribe here because somebody here is a spiritual narcissist. This is somebody who's spiritually egotistic. They got some form of superiority complex, some spiritual manipulation going on because somebody here has got SKRT, quick getaway. That's the runner. They're escaping here. This is somebody though, it's been a long road. There's definitely been delays. Some of you right now, you could be going through some trials and tribulation, but somebody's definitely taking a long way home to get home because somebody here got hands off. This is somebody who's very territorial lover. They're staking their claim and they're scaring off any form of competition around you here, Pisces, because somebody here could have found some lipstick evidence. There was some infidelity. Somebody could have been caught cheating. There was definitely a betrayal because somebody here is saying it's the last straw. They reached a limitation now. They're at the breaking point because they're overwhelmed. Okay? Some of you are going to be on the high road, unbothered, you're brushing it off and you're moving past it. Some of you are going to be thirsty because somebody's seeking attention here or needing some validation. But somebody could be coming across very desperate and very pushy here, Pisces. Okay? And at the bottom, there is some form of dirty money. Somebody could be doing some illegal activities. There could be some thievery or laundering going on. Yeah, somebody here is having a booty call. Okay. There could have been a beckoning call, sexual invitation, but it seems to be all about sex here. Somebody's got sex appeal, the physical attraction. Somebody got some irresistible desire, but there could be some illegal activities going on with this, all this sex going on. Because somebody's a people pleaser. There could be overgiving, nice guy, nice girl syndrome, doing anything and everything for everybody, it seems like. But somebody here is going to be caught blocking. They're going to be no inaccessible because there was a third party interference. Okay, and somebody's going to have a failed sexual attempt here of trying to go and get you in bed or vice versa. If this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe. What other message here for Pisces right now? Because somebody here is setting limitation. Somebody here is confusion here. You don't know what you want, Pisces, so you need clarity before you get involved. Because someone thinking that there's no good ones, there is someone out there for you, Pisces, but don't let this false belief make you miss out. Because for somebody here, somebody does have expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up here, Pisces. You need to ditch your list and want what's real right now. Because for somebody, you could be dealing with somebody who's quite demanding. It seems like you're setting possible standards for your partner to meet. You need to be less demanding right now, Pisces, because somebody is burnt out. It seems like you feel emotionally burnt out right now. Somebody might need to retreat and recover before continuing. And Pisces, somebody does have insecurities. You need to work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. Somebody's struggling to talk. I know that. Excuse me, because somebody is being needy. You need to make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off your relationship right now, Pisces, for somebody because it's becoming too much. It seems like you tell others too much about yourself all at once, Pisces. Somebody needs to sit back and listen more because somebody sees somebody as eye candy. But beauty fades here, Pisces. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality right now because somebody's being body shamed. It seems like you feel unattractive to others, but you need to work on accepting yourself, flaws and all right now, Pisces, because somebody's being body shamed and now they don't like themselves. But you need to tell and love everything about you because somebody here is wanting to comparison. So somebody is comparing, and this is unfair, Pisces. You need to leave the past behind though and see yourself in a new love for who they are because somebody's comparing somebody to the past love, okay? But then if somebody's still going and holding on to the past, maybe they still have unfinished business because somebody here, it's about loss, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love here, Pisces. So don't get stuck in just good sex because somebody here too soon. It seems like you get too serious too soon. You need to get to know each other before committing fully here, Pisces, because there's going to be a rejection. So you need to build your confidence by dating a lot and finding out what people like about you. Because at the bottom, you're not being you. You're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. So be yourself right now, Pisces. If this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe. Any other message here for Pisces that I need to know? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see. What other message for Pisces that I need to know? Well, somebody is broken. Somebody's got disappointment, delusionment, heartbreak, because somebody is going through a reincarnation. The reflecting a cycle has been completed. Okay. For some of you, right now, there is got temperature. Something could be traveling to a hot country or far away, but there seems to be a gap between you here because there's somebody here who could be into books. There could be of memory achieving the spirit right now because this person is could be in Pisces here. They got tenderness, change is coming. It's going to be a tide because somebody's being expressive. They could be mastering the skill. They've got a lot of charisma here. This is somebody here who's got the universe. Because there's been some confusion. There could have been a distant or somebody was alienating themselves from people because there was some form of curse. Somebody here could be supernatural. There could have been some form of dilemma or male violence, malevolence or male violence for somebody. But somebody here has been cursed. Somebody could have been doing some form of candle magic. But you need to like festival or some form of dedication was going on here. Okay. Somebody here is have been cursed. So I'm gonna pull out the evil eye to see what's going on here. Somebody's cursing somebody and it's causing dilemma. Yeah. Somebody's causing you to act out a character or irrational or have emotional swings as well, Pisces. Okay? This is somebody here who's got blackmail. They're trying to dig up dirt on you to use later. But this is somebody who's a copycat. They're trying to be just like you and everything you do, they want to copy here, Pisces. Okay? Because there's somebody here who's their own worst enemy. For some of you, it seems like you caused most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to you yourself right now. Because some of you are dealing with a scorned love. An old fling of yours or a current recent ex partner, they still have deep pain of rejection and betrayal, so they're sending you the evil eye. They're hating on your body image and your exercise routine. Okay? So if you had body shaming, you're starting to work on yourself, they're hating on it because they see you doing so well. Okay? This is somebody who's also hating your creative ideas when you're bringing out something new because your significant other for somebody is sending you negative energy, and you need to possess an amulet and have it blessed with protection right now. Because the very person that you're lying down with, or married to, or have children with, that's the very person that could be sending you the negative energy. If this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe. And like I said, some of this is your own child. You know what I mean? And somebody here is going through experience, or somebody could have jacket them with a child that's not theirs. Am I see how upset somebody could be during this time period? But for some of you right now, you will have their guidance, the strength and support around you. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. This is message from spirit. Someone desperately needs to possess an amulet to protect themselves. All the message here for Pisces. Pisces, slow down. And take your time. There's no need to rush. Everything you are already doing, your part here right now. Just trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. And for someone here, if it meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need right now, Pisces. Just trust the timing of your life. Any other message here for Pisces? No matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, Pisces, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and you will do this, Pisces, and you will get recognition and fame. And for somebody, you need to sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. So hang in there. It's not much longer, Pisces. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.